opponents. And this kick, every time it works. This is how it looks from the front. I make a roundhouse kick and then I redirect in a front kick. I do that sometimes just to throw him off balance. So the kick is not going to be really here to the plexus. I'm going to kick high because I want to have leverage. The lower I kick, the more stronger he stands. It's just here. But if you kick high, he's going to lose his balance. Okay? So you kick roundhouse and really let him think it's a roundhouse kick like this. And at the end, you're going to go into a front kick. You push it all the way in. It looks strange right now, but you will see at those clips that it really works. On him, this is what's going to happen. I'm going to make a roundhouse kick, and he's going to block it to the side. See? This is going to be open here. So I'm going to roundhouse, boom, to the front. That's it. Very simple combination, very simple kick. But now let's take a look at those clips. This really works if you read your opponent. In this clip that I'm going to show you now, you see that at the moment he goes by, I give him a short liver shot. And you see, he's going like that. Right away I know, okay, he's hit there. But right away now he knows it too. So he's going to defend it. He's going to make sure that his elbow is here. So you have to bring that elbow up. What I did, I went for a right straight to the body because we were not allowed in Pankers. And then his defense came out and I gave him home the liver shot and he went down. Let's take a look at that clip. Now, after you hit somebody in the liver, trust me, anything that you're going to throw here now, he will go down. Even a kick to this side of the body, even if he blocks, you're going to go straight through. That is, if he knows a real good block like we just did, then he might stop it. What he doesn't want to do is give you a right straight. He will never want to expose the right side of his body, okay? But you have to fake him out. So now I showed you what I did to fake those people out. I just started waving like this, like, hey, 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 here it's coming. And then I gave him the body shot. So I just walked to him, I put my hands here, and I go, BAM! And right away he went down again. And in the other clip, right away after I show you this, you see me doing this. I'm coming, boom, and I kick him down to the body. Over.
Down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. ベルシア選手は2つ目のロストポイントです。
This is a combination that pretty much always works. Normally you have to set it up one time if you go in the attack mode, but if somebody already is down, then you can do it right away. Let me first explain to you what I mean with when I'm in the attack mode and the guy is not dazed, okay? What I'm doing is I'm going to set him up. I can't set him up with a left hook to the head or a left straight to the head. If you make a left hook and he blocks it, the right straight will be a hit for sure. If you make a left straight, boom, probably the right straight is going to be a hit for sure. Now, if he reacts, if you feel that that right straight, especially after a hook, the right straight is full power. And you will feel it. You will feel the power on your hand. Once you feel that, you know that he felt it too. What you're going to do then, you're going to do it again. The same combination. This time he's going to be prepared. That's what he thinks. Okay, so this time you're also going to show him a little bit slower. You're going to slow down the speed. So you're really going to show him the right straight because you want him to block it. And once he blocks it, you're going to add a left hook because his hands are down. So now you're going to slow, boom, boom, and the left hook will knock him out. Okay, James Pulver fought Dwayne Ludwig, and I told this combination actually to Dwayne, I think 5-10 minutes before the fight. I say, listen, if you daze him, you know, he's a little dizzy, then when you get free, you know, and you break free, go to the head, right straight to the body, left hook to the head. He did that perfectly. It was all hit, Only knowing Dwayne, he added a left kick to the head, and while Jens went down, bang, he gave it another right straight. All in once. It went bang, 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 bang. That was over. Combinations that pretty much always work. Okay, so you can try them. Distract him with a 3-shot to the head. Like left, right, poke, and go bang, and then make the liver shot. That's a combination that pretty much always works. Go 3 times to the head, his defense will be up, and then go for the liver. The strange thing about this is that you're going to throw 1, 2, 3, and then go for the liver. So it's left, left at the end. And that's what's going to disturb him, and that's why it's going to be a hit. Another one, a left, right, straight to the head, a kick to the inside leg, that will bring his hands maybe down, and then a right straight to the head. So we're going to stand 1, 2, we kick, and boom, make a right straight. Okay? So we stand, this, 1, 2, 3, right straight. Of course you can add a left hook or a liver shot at it. So then it will be this, 1, 2, 3, boom, and a liver shot. You see? You're working the body. You're going up, you're going down, you're going up again. You can do the same thing, and instead of kicking here, I can kick to the liver. I go 1, 2, kick, and then maybe for the liver shot. You see? Just work the body, the head, and the legs. This one is going to surprise you. I kind of gave it away before, okay? We're going to give somebody a left hook to the head first. Boom! And if that's a hit, you know he's going to react. And if he reacts like this, you know this is going to be open. There are 2 things that I can do. I can also liver kick him. That's going to be the next combination. But this one, I assure you, I think you never saw in your life. After I hit him, bang, and I realize, oh, he puts his hands up, my next left hook, I'm going to make it short. So I can turn. I turn, boom, and I go to the body. Back fist to the liver. All right? The next one is very hard to explain, okay? But check this out. I'm going to do it in front of the camera first. When I want to throw only a left kick, I have to step a little forward, and I rotate my upper body, and then I let go. That's the turn of the left kick to the body. I'm exaggerating now to you guys, just to make a point. So what I'm doing is I'm throwing my upper body, and then the kick comes. Why not throw your upper body and make a left hook? But because you're turning your upper body anyway already. Now he's going to block the left hook, and you see I step, and then I release the kick, and it's going to be a hit. And now you might think, oh, it's not hard, but it is. If you do it right and make a left hook, you see, it's still a lot of power. He will block that punch, and that's what you want, the punch, and make the left kick. Another nice one I saw Ernesto Hoost doing, and I saw Peter Ertz doing. So this one I stole from them, okay? You have to see how they react on your jab. If he blocks his jab inside with the right to the side, then you know this leg is going to be free. You're going to do exactly the same as with the hook and then the left kick. Okay, we're going to make it straight now. Boom, and then the left high kick is going to knock him out. I'm sorry, I don't have the rights for this K1 fights. Otherwise, I really would have liked to show you those kicks, those combinations that Ernesto Hoost did and Peter Ertz. Peter Ertz knocked out Maurice Smith actually with it in Holland. Actually, I made a mistake. It's the same move. Peter Ertz knocked out somebody with a left and a left to the head. And so did Ernesto Hoost. But Peter Ertz didn't knock out Maurice Smith with that. He did it with pretty much the same move. He did it with the left, right straight, and then because his hand was here, he came with the right high kick. Of course, it's going to look, if you stand 1, 2, 3, boom, the high kick. I kick high now because still in motion. Yeah, can you block it? Okay, I'm just going to, because otherwise it looks like I'm missing him all the time, but I'm doing it on purpose. I don't want to start hitting hard. You know, he's not wearing gloves, so the impact is going to be hard. I make left, right? 1, 2, 3, and then to the head. That's what I'm going to do. The reason I use Maurice Smith every time is not because he's bad. I use him because he's a world-class Thai boxer. I think he's one of the best Thai boxers that America ever had. So if a combination works on him, then I would say, okay, it pretty much works on anybody. Maurice Smith actually did this combination I saw him doing, and he fought against Conan Silveira. It was an extreme fighting in a round cage all the way in the beginning. He was setting him up like this. He was going, bang, low kick. And then again, he looked down, bang, low kick. And then the third time, he looked down and he went, bang, high kick, and down he went. Another one, clinch situation, stole from Mike Tyson. Actually, to tell you the truth, what I used to do when I was watching Thai boxing matches and boxing matches, I would write down the finishing combinations. I would also write down the combinations that people got an 8 count from. Because I thought, hey, if they show this on HBO boxing all around the world, because that was in Holland back then, and if they show boxing in Holland on TV, that means it's all around the world. And if these combinations work on professional fighters, they're for sure going to work for me when I'm going to start my Thai boxing career. And that's why I got all these combinations. Of course, I made a few up myself, but a lot of them I steal, like everybody else did. Where do you think I got my armbar from, you know? Where do you think the Gracies got their armbar from? I mean, you can go all the way back. Of course, it's coming from somebody. And then they start developing their own style, getting other things and different combinations. Okay, so keep that always in mind. Never just do what I say. Just develop your own things. You know, say, hey, this works with the left and right with the high kick, bang. So maybe that works with also this. 1, 2, 3. It works like that. You set them up exactly the same. Only now you go to the leg. And it might work to the body. Same thing. 1, 2, body kick. Then you kick him down to the spleen this time. When you kick him to the right side. For his left side, for me, the right side. Okay? Now, back to the combination, the Mike Tyson combination. This was the one that he knocked many opponents out with. And I know that because I always wrote them down. They were in clinch, and he would go for body shot, and have the right uppercut through it. On the body shot, they block it outside, boom, and then boom, the right uppercut came. Sometimes you would follow it up, of course, with the left hook and the right straight. That's what I would do. I never would stop. Stop when the referee stops you. Okay? So if you go, boom, set him up, boom, and you see the openings there, uppercut, hook, straight, keep going, boom, maybe even a kick. But just keep going. We have the straight blast through, and everybody who knows mixed martial arts, we know this one when Vitor Belfort fought Vanderlei Silva. Okay, he out of nowhere, Sonny went down, and at the end, he got him down, he got a few shots on the ground, and it was over. Now the first shot with a straight blast has to be a hit. It has to be a stun, because if you can still think, it's real easy to get out of the line. What did I tell you before when we did distance and everything? Never go straight back, never go straight forward, you know? But especially never go straight back, because you give him speed. It's a bag. You're hitting a bag that's hanging on a rail, and it goes backwards. That's what it is. Always, when he would attack with a straight blast, go to the side. He's going to miss me. That's the only thing you have to do, step to the side. So in order to pull this off, the first punch needs to connect, because he's going to be, a little shocked. And of course then, when you don't think clearly anymore, yeah, then a straight blast will perfectly work. Another Mike Tyson move, 3 hooks to the head. I promise you. If you block those hooks, if you block them, that's why I told you I don't like to block hooks. Because you have to block them like this, you are going to be open for an uppercut. So he's going to come with 3 hooks, and then from there he's going to throw a right uppercut, and everything that you can throw after that is you. Okay? Left hook, right straight, maybe a kick. Maybe after the right uppercut, you know, he's stunned, you give him a left hook and a right knee to the body. Brings his hands down again, boom, knee to the body, 3 hooks again to the head. So let's go over that combination. First, simply 3 hooks to the head with the right uppercut. You have to pay attention. I'm going to hit the right uppercut here. I'm not going to take the risk now of knocking him out, and I cannot show you any more techniques, okay? So I'm going to give him 3 hooks to the head. 1, 2, 3, and the uppercut is going to be here. But you see what I mean, okay? I already don't have to show you. Here we go. Boom. That's what we're going to do. Now, in mixed martial arts, hey, we can do more. Let's say this. 3 hooks. Uppercut. Left hook is a hit. Knee to the body. Boom, right straight to the head. Things like that. Maybe even after the right straight to the head, boom, a liver kick to bring his hands down, and right straight to the head again. You see? It's all about reading the reactions of your opponent. Let's go and stick with the hooks. Remember, I explained to you a hook. I don't really like it when to duck it, and especially not going to this side. Again, like I said, this speed to the side can never match that speed of the left hook. So if you go to the side first, and then make the cool combinations that those boxers say, that is not going to work. Trust me, go straight down. If you see this in boxing, they go straight down and straight up. It's the only way. But that's boxing. There's only punches allowed. And of course, you can walk on an uppercut. But hey, guess what? In mixed martial arts, they can also, when they go down, he gives me a left hook. I go down, I can get a knee to the face. Maybe just the right knee, right from there. It could be a hit. Maybe it could be an uppercut. But knees are also involved. So that's why I don't like to duck. Okay, so keep that in mind. Tricking your opponent. Make him think you're going to go for something, but you don't. First of all, it's like what I said, left to the head, right straight to the body. If that right straight is a full hit, you'll feel it on your hand. If you feel it, he feels it. I promise you. So now he's going to be ready, and you're going to add a left hook. Now, we're going to do this. We're standing here, and I'm going to go, boom, front kick. If that is the hit, he thinks, oh, he's going to do another front kick. But this time, and now he's going to block it. I'm going to go, boom, and the right straight. That might be not a knockout punch, but everything that I follow it up with will be. Trust me. Okay, now this is also a given. And people who spar a lot, they know this. If you hit him with a flashy move, like a spinning back kick to the body, or a spinning roundhouse kick to the head, I'm telling you, 90% of these opponents, if they have the capability, and you know that because you know them, they will do exactly the same thing back. In their mind they go, oh, you can do that? I can do it too. And you can use that against them. You will see it right away. So if you give somebody a spinning back kick right from the back, then he will probably give it right away back. The last fight when Dwayne Ludwig fought that Yilmaz guy in the K1 in Japan, the guy was really good with spinning back kicks to the head, really good. So we had to tell him all the time what we told you before. Move to forward and move to the left. Get out of the reach and go forward, push him back and start kneeing him. That's what we told him. But I told him also, I said, hey, listen, if you want to make him a spinning back kick right away, the only thing you have to do is touch gloves and right away make a spinning back kick. I'm telling you, I give you 100% guarantee that that guy is going to throw back a spinning roundhouse. And that one, you're going to counter. Okay? So sometimes when you make a flashy kick and it works, your opponent pretty much will do the same thing back. Keep that also in mind. Really common mistakes, and you will be surprised how many people those make. If he makes a jab and after the jab he drops his hand. A lot of people do that. Now you know. After one jab, you know he's going to drop his hand. So what you're going to do? You're just going to come a little bit back and right away with counter with the right straight. He jabs, boom, drops his hand. Oh, that's easy. Wait a minute, so that's probably let him jab again. Right away go for a right straight. Because he's going to drop it. Okay? So read your opponent. Again, like I said, if I give a right low kick and he's going to block it with his hands, and everybody knows people actually do that, it's really dangerous. Blocking a low kick with your hand. Can you imagine when Pedro Hizo fought Tank Abbott? I told him, Pedro, not to kick the head when Tank Abbott blocked the punch, the low kick. I told him to kick here, kick the arm. He would have broken his arm. You see, never ever block a low kick with your hand. If they do, if you see somebody doing it, you can do or this, look low and kick high, or you can make a low kick and boom, go right away with the right straight. Let him think it's a low kick, he puts his hand down and go with the right straight. The Murray Smith move, you know, the two low kicks to the leg and then the right high kick, you can do also different. You give him two low kicks, one, and another one. Hey, it works, and he stops, oh, then you go this, boom, and the right straight. And again, everything that you can do after it. Once it's a hit, boom, go left hook, right straight, kick in the head. Anything you want, just keep going. Okay, now this one, you need to go down and you need to give him a body shot first. That would be preferably to do, you know, that would be the best situation. Like doing this and go, boom, that. And now you're going to do exactly the same. You're going to make exactly the same body motion. And because you make the same body motion, he thinks it's going to be another hook here. But now you make the same body motion and you hook him to the head. Again, it's so simple, but try it out in sparring and see how it works. Let's go back to that one more time because I did it only in slow motion. And then you might think, oh, he can knee me in the head. Of course, if I do this, he can knee me in the head. But it is not how I'm going to do it. I'm going to stand and move and I'm going to do this. This is the first thing I'm going to do. I'm in and I'm out. And then right away I'm going to go, and I'm going to go high. You see? You have to set it up like that. Go in and out as fast as you can. You don't want to eat a knee. Of course you don't want to. And this is my favorite shot. I can, now maybe I knocked out 400-500 people in my Thai boxing career with it. That isn't training, okay? When I was training, I would train 2 times, sparring a day. 5 days a week. Every training I would drop people with it. Every time. They all knew it was going to come, but you don't know anymore if it's going to come. Sounds all complicated right now. I show you what I mean. I'm going to give him a hard left hook. Boom. Another hard left hook. And now I keep looking at his eyes. Boom. And I go with a liver shot. But now I can start distracting him. Because now maybe he knows. Now maybe I look at his liver, and then while I'm punching, boom, I go with the left hook to the head. You see, you can start playing games with it. And maybe after the 2 shots, boom, maybe now they're going to block, but then you come back with the right left hook. It's just breaking your opponent apart, piece by piece. Let him think you go for something, and then go for something else. So, the major lesson learned here today is keep your eyes on your opponent, always, but keep them here. Look at his chest. Don't look at his eyes. Eyes will betray you, like they say. They will betray you in fighting. If you fight me, and I do this, I look to your face, again, I load up. He doesn't know if there's going to be a hook if I look at your face, and I go under here with a liver shot, you're going down, because you think it's going to be another hook. Okay, that's the same with the body movement. Wham, get out. Oh, he makes the body, a hook to the body, if he bends over, and then suddenly, boom, you give him a right hook to the head. Those simple things will work. So like I said, keep your eyes on your opponent. Okay, very important. In seminars, people start laughing when I say that. And I say, whoa, who's laughing? You know, I go to them, or I put on some gloves, and I make a flashy move in combination to the face, and you see them go looking away. Well, you looked away. You were laughing just a minute ago. Why are you looking away now? The punch, I told you before, or the kick, or the knee, the strike, the elbow, anything that you don't see coming is the knockout. That's why sometimes it's also really cool to do things like this. Leave the hand here, and from this side you're going to go bang, and knockout, kick to the head. Block his view, and then kick to the head. It will work, okay? So always think about those kind of setups. I'm demonstrating techniques right now, okay? So now a few times when I did like a combination with the right low kick, you saw me having my hands down. But it was just to make a point. 2 low kicks low, and then 1 high kick high. And of course, maybe I forgot it because I was explaining to you about the low kick, setting him up low, and then suddenly kick high. But of course, this goes without saying that if you kick, you always have to keep at least 1 hand up. Okay, if I give him a right low kick, I do this, my hand is here. If he would give me a low kick and he puts his hand down, that's the only thing I have to do, right straight. Okay, so needless to say, one more time, all the things that I demonstrated, that I had my hands low, keep them up. Keep your hands always up, at least 1, okay? If you kick, 1 is here. There's nothing that he can do right now. It's going to be straight on your elbow, on your defense. Again, reading your opponent. In this case, he was giving me a left low kick. I will show you the clip afterwards. He gave me a left low kick, and I go backwards. And I thought, hey, wait a minute. He's going to give me a left low kick again. And he did it. And right away, I make a switch kick, and I go bang to the head. So take a look at this clip.
Fight!
Another perfect example of reading your opponent. I kind of knew he was going to go for a right straight to the head, especially because he threw it first. And then I was going to invite him. Watch. He was throwing a right, I was going back. Now I thought, well, wait a minute, you want to give me a right straight? Let me give you a right straight. Wait 1 second, because you're going to see this in the clip. You're going to see my movement like this. I put my feet next to each other and I stick my head out. And he comes and I go bang, and he goes down. Take a look.